Hello, class. This is Professor Burko, and this is the overview for week 3. Let's get right to the checklist and take a look at things we have to do. I'd like you to do this every week. I'd like you to look at the checklist ahead of time and think about what you have to do, kind of plan ahead. In fact, I have a whole section here reading the planning ahead section. So let's spend 15 minutes doing that. Every week, you're going to have lecture content sections. And remember, you would have to be driving to campus listening to me lecture at you 2 hours at a time, twice a week. And we cover 2 weeks of material in 1 week in summer school. I doubt if you'll spend more than 2 hours looking at the reading, lecture, and video contents section, but maybe you'll spend 4. I don't know. Um, this week, we're going to decide on what to write about for essay number 2. The simplest thing, of course, is you've finished your novel by now, but many of you haven't. I know that. So I've built into our course the option to write about a play, and a really easy one. You get an automatic B, and it's all explained on our website. You get an automatic B if you watch a Shakespeare play and write about it. And you still have to write about it, and you only get the automatic B on that one essay, not the entire course, all right? But no matter how bad the essay is, yes, the deal is that you will earn a B, and that might give you enough time to finish your novel if you're reading really slowly, okay? So you have to make a decision, though, really soon. Let's take some time and think about that. And give you 10 minutes to make a decision, maybe a half an hour. I'm not sure if there's a way to put a number on that. There is a way to put a number on writing the generating exercises. Once you've decided what you're going to write about, the generating exercises are very similar to the ones that you had the week before in the 2 short stories essay. If you do these generating exercises correctly, you can literally copy and paste the ideas that you write out, put them in one long Word document, and then use that as like a rough draft of your essay. You'll be very surprised that you're more than halfway there if you do these. So spend some time, spend 2 hours, okay, working on those generating exercises about either the novel or the play. The quiz review section, there's 2 quizzes on your lecture material, so those, they hardly take any time at all. I would be shocked if you spent more than 15 minutes. They're very, very easy. And they don't really weigh that much on your grade. It's more like a review of the important things you should learn. And let's talk about that. At the end of every one of these forms, I ask you to write down some ideas about what you're learning. That's a really good thing to do because you'll remember it. And when it comes time to take the final exam, some of the things that you've written down will be there in your mind, and you'll go, oh, I don't even need to look this up. I know this. Back to tasks you should do this week. You should be reading a sample essay every once in a while so you can say, oh, that's right. That's what these essays are supposed to be like. They're models you can emulate, okay? So we have a sample essay about a novel. It's not going to take you any more time than maybe 15 minutes to read one of those, okay? Reading your own novel. I have no idea where your progress is right now. Everybody's different. Some people are finished. Some people need to catch up and spend 4 hours reading. Depends on if you're a fast reader or not. Revision. There's a chapter in a video about revision. If you haven't done it yet, let's catch up, okay? I stuck that in here twice. And then the reason that I had that in there is a really good chance by now you've gotten feedback from me on your first essay. If not, next week you'll have it. And you might have the opportunity to revise that essay and earn a better grade with my feedback, okay? So there's time built in here in our class for revising essay number 1 and then reading ahead to week number 4. If you've spent this, not that much time, is it? It seems when you first look at the website like a lot of work, but maybe it's not as much work as you think it is, okay? So filling out these forms really helps you kind of in your mind go, oh, okay, this seems like a lot of work, Professor Burko says 15 to 20 hours a week. I only put in 10. Maybe it's time to work ahead to the next week and even the week after, because after the 4th of July, things start happening really fast. And we're going to have a second and a third and a fourth essay to write. So total hours of week number 3, add them all up, write it out. And that could include reading ahead to next week, and write down some ideas, attach this form to an email, send it to me. That's what we're going to do instead of taking attendance, okay? So that's it for right now. I'll see you in week number 4, okay? Enjoy.